welcome to London. Oh my god, look at my hair. Should have told me. Alright guys, welcome to another video. So we're in London today, and I'm going to be testing out my foot for the first time since I found out I had gout. So yeah, we're going to be training at Built Differently today. Yeah! So it's the first time I've trained at Built Differently. I've been wanting to go down for a long time. Always looks like a really good atmosphere, so yeah, gonna go and train there. Gonna try out squats and just see how they feel. We're not going up to the top set, which would have been 205 for a triple today, but spoken to Matt and we're just gonna reduce the intensity just so I'm not putting too much pressure through my foot. So really it's a bit of a tester session today just to see how I get on. But yeah, really looking forward to it. I'm fucking exhausted, I'm not gonna lie. I slept so shit last night. But no, it was nice just to come back to London because it's actually where I'm from, well, South London, so it was nice to be able to see a little bit of London again and just hang out. So yeah, we're about, what, half a mile from the gym?
Yeah.
Nice, so yeah, let's go and train some squats and hopefully my foot doesn't fall off. Alright, here we are then, we made it to Built Differently. Fucking sick gym, like the equipment is literally ridiculous, like just so many Eleiko bars, Eleiko plates and everything, and yeah, some strong dudes. We've got Mason here with 290 and he's about to do that for 6, so he's going to make me look like a little child, but yeah, awesome gym. Let's go. Strong, come on. Come on. Let's go, come on. Here you go. Now my lower back. I fucking believe this. Could everyone stop getting shot? Reaching out to the top of the career. Easy to idiot mercy. Shout to myself, the MC. Alright, keep going. then, so that's squats done, and yeah, pretty much pain-free. My foot isn't hurting really at all. I didn't really feel it at all while I was squatting, so managed to work up to 190 for a 3x3. Was meant to be working up to 205, but obviously just reduced the intensity slightly just in case my foot was bothering me, but feels absolutely fine. I've had some like pretty strong painkillers before the session, so they've obviously kicked in. Just moving on to bench, I think the extra day's rest that I had on Saturday is really helping, because I've just done 120 and that felt ridiculously good. So I'm hoping that I can actually work up to my top set of 150 for 2 singles today. Just going to check it with Matt, because he did say he wanted everything to be slightly reduced in intensity, but yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got 150, and I'm pretty sure if I could do it, or if I'm allowed to do it, it's going to move well. Alright, so I have just had a text from Matt saying that he wants me to stick with the original plan of just reducing the intensity slightly. So instead of going for 150, I'm going to stick with 140 and just hit it for 4 singles, because although I'm feeling really good, obviously I'm still recovering from my foot and the potential infection in my foot. So yeah, I think it's sensible just to stick with 140 for today. Alright, that's me pretty much done. Just finished off with some banded work. Did pretty much the same thing, where I just capped the weight at halfway through the reps. So I only worked up to 117 when I was meant to get up to 126 this week, but yeah, just cap it, make sure I'm not carrying over too much fatigue into the next few sessions. So yeah, just gonna do a little bit of back stuff now and then done. Here he is, there's the boys, How are we doing?
Yeah, mate, you okay?
What's this, the 3rd time you've ever been on Phoenix Fitness's channel?
Mate, it's big days.
Big days.
I feel special, very special.
The biggest.
Check this out for a post-workout meal. Unreal.
Compliments to the chef.
Compliments to the chef, indeed. What's this, nachos as well?
Kind of like leftover from the filling.
Oh my god, I can't wait.
Eat. Right.
Not gonna say no.
Oh, baby.
I would genuinely pay for this in a restaurant. Yeah, 100%.
And we're just looking at the download. We haven't got the bill yet.
Oh, steak burritos. Unreal.
Delicious.
Right, we can play a bit of Warzone after this then?
Get that dub.
Time for looking at us from.
Bring it home, Sam. As per usual, we're out of the game.
Oh.
Yep, you know.
Child's play.
Last team.
Oh, the gas mask broke, and otherwise it would have had you.
No. Unlucky boys. As per usual, getting carried.
I mean, I did have in that game actually.
I had 3 kills in that game. In the first like 30 seconds of the game, and then I did nothing.
I mean, I'll do one more.
Yeah,
because, you know,
let's go again.
I've got work in the morning.
Let's go again. Alright, bro. I'm shooting off.
Oh, that's it, is it?
This is it. We're officially allowed to hug now, so
We are?
bring it in.
That's
Good to
really
see
good
you,
to
man.
see you, man.
Yeah,
Honestly.
and Alright then, onwards I go with my London travels. Big shout out to Sam and Ben for letting me stay at theirs last night. So I know Ben and Sam from the gym I used to train out of Horfield, and they have featured on the channel a couple of times, so really nice of them to let me stay there. And thank you to Shanna for feeding me, keeping me well fed while I was there. Going to go and see Dan now, who is from Croydon, who I haven't seen for a little while, but I think he is also featured on the channel as well. So going to go and see him and hopefully try and get in a little deadlift session, because there is a really good gym in Croydon which I've never actually been to, called King's Gym. So going to go and check that out, hopefully get a quick session in, and then I don't know, see where the night takes us. I can't see this.
And this
going
is why
in.
Henderson is your first team goalkeeper next year.
There we go. Okay. He's not feeling it, I don't think. I think he loves it.
No!
Oh, De Gea missed.
Yeah.
Oh no!
He didn't look confident going up to it.
He looked unsure.
Oh.
That's a reject. Yeah.
Damn. Morning everyone. So yeah, I didn't end up going to the gym last night because I just didn't really have time, so I decided just wanted to hang out with the boys, just watched a little bit of football last night. But yeah, heading back to Bristol today. I think my train is probably in about an hour's time, so gonna head back there and then yeah, go and train at Trojan as per usual, doing deadlifts today. And then I think I've got a massage after that, so that's gonna, yeah, further help with the recovery side of things. So yeah, I need to get my ass up and yeah, head back to Bristol.
We'll be calling at Reading, Swindon, Bristol Parkway.
Alright then, back in Bristol, a little bit later than expected. The train was slightly delayed, which has meant that I've had to rearrange my massage for later in the week. But I am going to go and deadlift now. I don't know if you're like me, and when you've been travelling, you feel a little bit meh when you get home or you get to your destination. You don't really feel like doing anything apart from crashing. Kind of feel like that now, but I'm sure once I've had some pre-workout, I'll be ready to train. So let's get some ghost in me, and then we'll go and hit some deadlifts. So one thing that is a real bonus is my foot hasn't really hurt over the last sort of 4 days while I've been in London. I was expecting to not really be able to walk around too much, but the painkillers have definitely been doing their job, and I suppose it's back to normal with training now. Just need to sort of manage any sort of flare-ups that I might get, but at the moment it's feeling really good. I did actually buy some insoles for my foot as well, or for my shoes that I'm going to be wearing, so that just like increases the arch slightly and just puts a little bit less pressure on the area, so hopefully that helps as well. But yeah, really glad that I didn't have any flare-ups in London, and I'm potentially going to be able to train for the rest of the week, so all good. Welcome to the final training session of the week, SSB. Deadlifts felt good on Thursday. There wasn't really much to report because I just worked up to 500 pounds for a couple of singles. Felt really easy, so there wasn't really much to talk about there. But SSB is actually feeling really, really good today. I think the fact that I haven't been lifting as heavy this week has really helped, just with recovery. We're going to see how it goes today. Potentially I am going to be working up to my top set, which is going to be 207 for a double with a pause in there. So we just have to wait and see how I'm feeling when I get closer to that weight. But so far it's feeling really good. Right, so 197.5 did move a little bit slower than I was hoping, but obviously this week I haven't been hitting anything really heavy, so maybe it's a little bit of a shock to the system getting back into some heavy weights. But yeah, I'm not going to go for 207 just because of how 197 moves, so I'm going to just add 2.5 kilo, get to 200, which is what I did a couple of weeks ago. So I suppose the goal really now is just try and move that a little bit better than last week or when I did it before. Yeah, and then some back down sets, bench, and that's the session done. Alright, back from the gym. I must admit Saturday is definitely my favourite training day of the week, and especially today because I kind of went into the gym thinking I wasn't going to be hitting anything too heavy today, just because obviously previous training days this week have been reduced in the intensity, so I was expecting to be hitting like 170, 180 on the SSB, but having chatted to Matt when he was there, he was feeling pretty confident that I had something a little bit heavier today because my foot wasn't hurting and actually my form on the SSB was looking quite good. So it was really good to work up to 200 kilos. It was nice to have something slightly heavy on my back again. To be honest with you, this week I said to myself I'd be happy if I trained sort of 2 or 3 times, but the fact that I was able to get all of my training sessions in this week is obviously good, just with my foot and everything. And to be honest with you, my foot has not really given me much aggro at all. It helps that I've had quite strong painkillers, but to be honest with you, the last couple of days I haven't needed them at all, and it doesn't really feel like it's flaring up at all at the moment. I am going to go and get a blood test next week just to test what my uric acid levels are, just to see what is going on in the joint, because obviously that is an indicator of like how much inflammation there is down there and whether the joint is sort of crystallized and that sort of thing. But yeah, I think it's been a good confidence booster this week knowing that I can manage it pretty comfortably just with some medication, and it's not going to cause me that much grief that much, so that's obviously a big positive. And yeah, to be honest, this week has been an awesome week. Just being able to go down to London and just see some awesome people and just hang out, it's been a really good week. So yeah, I mean, training aside, it has just been a good week and I've really enjoyed it. So yeah, nice way to finish off the week with something heavy in the gym. But yeah, looking forward to next week because it means I am going to be able to just get back on track with the programming again. So yeah, everything's looking fairly positive at the moment. On that note, I am going to wrap up the video. Hope you guys have enjoyed it. Please leave it a like if you have, subscribe if you're new, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.